With Donald Trump, there's always been a certain rhythm, a give here, a take there. A pardon gifted like a handshake, and behind the scenes, something taken, a donation, a favor, a silent spot.
And today?
Today is just another day in the life of America's most unpredictable leader. But it's one more chapter in a story that's starting to sound less like politics and more like pure scandal. Picture this. The Trump administration, with zero hesitation, is now moving to cancel all federal contracts with Harvard University.
Why?
Because, apparently, fighting liberal bias and anti-American values now includes gutting education. That's right, billions slashed from institutions that have been the backbone of American innovation. But while some are having everything taken away, others are receiving unexpected gifts. And if you think those gifts are earned, think again. Take the case of former Virginia Sheriff Scott Jenkins. Convicted of bribery and fraud, sentenced to 10 years, guilty of selling deputy badges for cold, hard cash. Any other criminal would rot behind bars. But Jenkins? He made one call. Just one. And suddenly, he's free. Not because he proved his innocence, but because he had the right friends in high places. Trump didn't even blink. 75 grand in bribes? Sure. Let him walk. Law and order? Only when it's convenient. Let's pause. If you're watching this and you're even a little stunned, this is why you need to hit subscribe. Because these aren't just stories, they're warnings. And the more we uncover, the more important it becomes to stay informed. Back to the madness. Trump's not done. Enter Paul Walsack. Convicted of stealing over $10 million in payroll taxes. Money that should have gone to doctors and nurses. Real people. Real jobs. But Paul had a different idea. And when he got caught, his mom wrote a check. $1 million to Trump's super PAC. 3 weeks later,
Pardon signed.
18-month sentence.
Gone.
For $1 million in restitution? Forgotten. And the judge, who sentenced Paul just days earlier, made it clear. Wealth is not a get-out-of-jail-free card. Unless, of course, you know the right billionaire. You see what's happening, right? This isn't about justice. This is about who you know, how much you can pay, and whether or not you wear a red hat at the right rally. America isn't being governed, it's being auctioned. It doesn't stop with crooked sheriffs and tax cheats. Trump is now set to pardon reality TV stars Julie and Todd Chrisley, found guilty of defrauding banks out of $30 million and evading taxes like it was a game. And just like that, another presidential call, another promise of freedom.
Why?
Because their daughter Savannah spoke at the Republican National Convention. This is personal loyalty repaid, not justice served. Can you imagine if Obama had done even a fraction of this? Imagine Biden launching a memecoin and holding exclusive billionaire dinners, refusing to share guest lists. Imagine them cutting contracts with law firms that didn't share their political views. The outrage would be nuclear. But for Trump, it's just Tuesday. So let me say this clearly. This is not normal. Pardons are being passed out like party favors to the powerful, while everyday Americans face a system rigged against them. And if you're wondering where Trump's focus is, just follow the money. Not on lowering rent, not on building affordable homes, not on fixing grocery prices. His political capital is being spent on cutting checks for his friends, signing deals for himself, and giving second chances to criminals whose rap sheets look just like his. The twist? None of this is secret. It's happening in plain sight. But too many people have stopped caring, numbed by the drama. Don't be one of them. Subscribe now, because the truth is the only weapon we've got left. And if you're still unsure, ask yourself this. Can you imagine if Obama bowed to a Saudi king, much less flew home with a deal bearing his family's name? What would Fox News say if Hunter Biden had signed a resort contract while his father negotiated Middle East peace? There would be riots. And yet, here we are. This isn't about left or right. It's about the truth. About holding power accountable. About refusing to accept corruption as business as usual. And as long as this continues, we'll keep updating you. Because someone has to.